first down.
Ready? Go, let's go. On red.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's into the end zone. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Play fake. Now Williams. Flush to his right. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a couple. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. 13 yards on that pass play, and the Chargers have the first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. and even 30 yards. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. All the way back at the 14 now. Second down and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Josh Hines-Allen. He has been an early disruptor. Already 2 sacks on this opening drive. We'll try and throw. Here's Williams. This is caught at the 2.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And
he will do it himself. He's in. Caleb Williams. Touchdown Chargers. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. Remember, he had a touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Hey, Rob.
First carry for the Auburn alum, and Bigsby. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
First down, Jaguars.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
And the Jaguar first down.
Now this looks like a design run. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's a design run. And he will take it in himself. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jaguars. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Chargers 7. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd
Brings
down.
up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw is Williams. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Williams now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. From linebacker Devin Lloyd. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Williams. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Vegas! Yes! Combo!
To throw, it's Williams. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Who needs a quarterback when your special teams unit can be the ones to move the chains? I mean, the offense couldn't do it in 3 downs, so what do? You say, all right, punt team, you guys take care of fourth, but in all seriousness, great job catching the...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Josh Hines-Allen. He's had the motor running from the start. That is now 3 sacks in the opening quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Williams. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Chargers, first
Now it is first and goal.
at the 7-yard line.
Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, LA.
When you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand, let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now Williams. That one's complete. It's Keaton Mitchell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Left side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
45-yard line.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up. Thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Second and 11.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. There's Kraft, the tight end. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10.
Here's Williams on first and 10. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Josh Hines-Allen. What a half he's putting together. 4 sacks now in the ballgame. Third and long. Here's Williams. Open is the tight end, Kraft. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Come on.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and inches.
They'll try and run here with Bigsby. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
Logan Cook
On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. And they will finally bring him down, but what a call there. The fake works. Big yardage. And the first down.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but, Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Lawrence will give it to Bigsby. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
30 left.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break.
Take right open. Hey, go.
Lawrence now on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Decent 24. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down.
So they decide to send all 5 eligible players out on the route, and that's great. But what that does is it puts a lot of pressure on your 5 offensive linemen to protect the quarterback. In this case, couldn't find anybody open downfield. They took everything away on the defensive side of the ball, and they end up getting home and taking them down for a big sack.
Davis to return it. And he'll get forward a few. yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 28-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to crack the tight end downfield. And he will dive into the end zone. 72 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Rip, 23. Soga's hot.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up second and 11.
Second down, Lawrence. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. It is second and 6. Williams to the air once more. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels, Biggie Angels.
Get ready to spin, get ready to spin.
This will not be a spike. He faked it. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Davis. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yeah, ready to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one complete right side. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready to go. Here we go. Yes.
To throw is Williams. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To throw it again, it's Williams. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing again, Williams. This is a short one caught by Kraft. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. That is intercepted. And the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the early aggressive play call to start this second half. I think anytime you find yourself in a tie ball game, you want to be the team that strikes next. In this case, it backfires. They have the turnover. Now it's their defense that's taking the field, and they're going to have to come up with a stop and keep this game all squared up.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Give them 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down.
Ready. These are 24. Here we go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That one's complete. It's Take Bigsby. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. That one is complete to Hardman. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now he'll air one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Jacorian Bennett.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last two drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 39 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that's over everybody. Out of the back of the end zone. It is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Hey, go!
Here's a designed run. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
They went to the designed quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Red on red. Hey, Ginger, touch! Sink right!
This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers back within 7. It's 35-28. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, I'm good. Hey, Ron. Take right open. Here we go.
On first down, Lawrence. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
Let's go. Hey, Soko.
Man in motion, heading left.
Here we go.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll get him out 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
These are 24. Son, it's attack. Hey, kill.
They'll run right here with Bigsby. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are able to extend the lead.
Chargers 28. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yes. Ready to hurt. Punch.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, L.A.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponents. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
42. Chargers 36.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Red on red.
Bigsby now going to start it off here in the fourth quarter. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41, here's second down and 4. From the gun, here's Bigsby. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. Throwing is Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he's going to have the first down. An aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Red 23. Son, it's a touch. Take right open. Oh, check nickel. Take right open.
Tight end going in motion here. To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8. To throw is Lawrence. That'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
Right, let's go.
On the ground, here's Bigsby. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trenton Simpson. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
On second down, it's Williams. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's got another one. touchdown number 3 for him in the game, and number 14 for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here comes Davis. And now he loses the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Lawrence. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one.
Ready up. 11 on red. Hey, Soko, hot.
Second down, Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career, his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Go, let's go. Let's go. Soko, hot. Here we go, Sahara.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Bigsby pulling his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's a big one. This third down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Third and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier...
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked out by Foye Aluakar. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. A run up the middle with Bigsby. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Tui Pelotu in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in third and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection.
And this defense holding their ground. They'll stop him for no gain. Fourth down straight ahead. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. So it is fourth down. They'll bring on Cam Little for this Jaguars field goal. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
That ball's going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look deep, left sideline. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage, a play going absolutely nowhere.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
He was brought down at the 26. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Third down, they go with Bigsby. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for. So, it's a win here for the Jaguars. They bounce back from the loss